Hi, and welcome to this quick registration tutorial. We'll be demonstrating the steps you need to take to register new students for school and/or busing. This online registration system replaces the paper forms used in the past. All parents and guardians will need to complete this process every school year, registering new students for school and/or busing. Once you're in our system, next year you will follow a similar online process on our returning student registration form. If your child attended a Parkland School Division school or rode a PSD bus previously, please see the returning student registration video for the steps you need to take to verify the information currently on file with Parkland School Division. If your child is new to Parkland School Division and will be attending school here or riding the bus for the first time, these are the steps you need to follow to register them. Before filling out the new student registration form, you will need to determine your designated school. If you are registering for school in Parkland School Division, you can do this on PSD's website by entering your address in the school locator. If you are registering for school in Evergreen Catholic School Division or at another area private school that uses Parkland School Division's transportation services, please check with your school jurisdiction to make sure you're enrolling at the correct school. Now that you know the name of the school at which you wish to register, you can begin to complete the new student registration form. You can access the new student registration form from any Parkland School Division school website by clicking on the registration quick link on the home page at psd70.ab.ca, then selecting New Student Registration Form. Once there, you'll need to create an account by clicking on the Create Account button and entering your information in the provided fields. If you already have an InfoSnap account, sign in using your email address and password. You'll be given the option to snap your information into a new form if you already have an older sibling in the system and you're registering a new kindergarten student. This will save you some typing. Once you sign in, click on New Student Registration Form to start filling in a new form. First, select the grade and school in which you wish to enroll your student. The school you select should be your designated school. Next, indicate whether or not your student has attended a PSD school or used PSD transportation in the past school year. Remember, any students who have previously attended a PSD school or rode a PSD bus will have to complete a returning student registration form. From this point on, the form may look a little different from what you see in this video, depending on whether you selected a PSD school or a non-PSD school at which to enroll. In this example, we are registering a PSD student, and the form fields will reflect this. Non-PSD students are only using this form to register for transportation and will therefore be given fewer fields to complete. Click Next to proceed to the next page on the form. This is the student information page. Enter the requested information in all of the required fields, which are marked with a red star. Please take special care when filling out the form. Parkland School Division will receive the data exactly as it's entered, so please be careful of spelling, capitalization, and punctuation. If you wish to exercise the student's Francophone education rights or declare them as an Aboriginal person, remember to complete these fields. When you have finished, click Next to continue to the family information page. Again, you will need to complete all of the fields marked with a red star. On this page, you will be asked to provide documentation as proof of citizenship, education, address, custody, and/or legal guardianship, and you can do this in one of three ways. Upload a scanned file of the documents from your computer and attach them to the registration form. Take a picture of the documents using your cell phone and email them to your school's main email address, or bring the documents to the school for verification after completing the registration form. When you have finished completing the required fields and uploading any documentation, click Next to proceed to the PSD transportation page. Here you will indicate whether or not your student will be riding the bus to or from school, and if they will require a pickup or drop-off location in addition to their primary home address. When filling out the student's primary residence section, it's important to note that in accordance with the School Act, school boards are not mandated by legislation to register students with multiple or alternate pickup and drop-off locations. You must choose a primary residence. Depending on where your student attends school and the kind of transportation they require, you may be assessed a transportation fee. A transportation fee will apply for students who attend a private school, attend a school other than their designated school, ride on more than one bus route, for example, with a different drop-off and pickup location, or attend their designated school but live less than 2.4 kilometers away from it and are therefore ineligible for grant funding. Space on alternate bus routes is also subject to availability, as Parkland School Division Transportation Services has limited capacity to meet this demand. Once you have filled in your transportation information, click Next to continue to the next page. For Parkland School Division families, here is where you may indicate your consent for CASEL, FOIP, and more. Please read through the documentation, then indicate whether or not you consent using the drop-down menus. When you reach the bottom of this page, fill in the fields to sign the form with your electronic signature. When you have finished, click Next. You should now be on the Review and Submit page. This page will show all the information you have entered thus far and indicate if you have missed any required fields. Any required fields that are missing information are marked with a red Required link. Click on Required to go back to the part of the form you missed, fill in the missing information, then click Continue to return to the Review and Submit page. Repeat this process as necessary until you have filled in all required fields. Once you have completed all required fields and reviewed your information to ensure it is correct, click Submit. Be aware that after you click Submit, you will no longer be able to edit your own information and will have to contact your school and/or transportation services to make any changes. The school and/or transportation services will now review your registration information to confirm that everything is in order. If your information is incomplete or incorrect, they'll contact you for verification. You can now print a copy of your registration information for your records. If you have another new student to register for school and/or busing, follow the link to complete another new student registration form. Once you have completed and submitted all your registration forms, click the Save and Log Out button at the top of the page to ensure your information remains secure. That wraps up our new student registration form tutorial. Please check out our website at psd70.ab.ca for more information, or email us at divisionoffice@psd70.ab.ca. Thanks for watching.